Hey guys, welcome back. We're in Scotland via Los Angeles. Tonight we have Compass Box Magic Cask.
Yeah, so this one is not a blended Scotch in the sense of the Johnny Walker had previously because there's no grain in it. It's a blended malt or a malt blend or a vatted malt. So it's in this case, it's two single malts, so two different distilleries blended into one kind of batch. And this one, I think, has about a 24-year-old component of Imperial, which is a distillery that's been long gone, and a 2-year-old of another malt undisclosed. I think they're both Speyside. And the younger one is only like 8% of the blend. Okay. It's Oloroso first fill, so it's a nice sherry cask, Oloroso sherry cask. Yeah. And it's young, so it's interesting, and that's why it's kind of the magic cask. It's very old and very young. Wow. Yeah, the old one's a bourbon cask, so it's an old first fill bourbon and a young first fill Oloroso. But 92% is the old Imperial. Compass Box is just putting out great stuff.
Yeah. This company is insane.
Top blenders market. Any comments on bottle or labeling?
I don't even know where to start. It's like one of those things I think of when it's like if you could just pick something because of the label, I mean, this would do it right off the bat. But also, like what we were talking, just does it look like what you'd normally see with all the others on the shelf? Like, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't strike you as Scotch.
Not at all.
by the label.
Yeah, clear.
It almost has like a surface feel to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things about it that are just fantastic. I just craziness of it, the colors, nothing, spectacular about the bottle itself, but that just goes to show, like, you can just, use the label itself and get really funky and cool. Like, there's no, like, I do this for a living, and there's no rules when it comes out. You should be able to, like, go crazy with it. And a lot of companies don't. A lot of these Scots and whiskeys and bourbons, and like they like to follow suit, and that's great.
Yeah,
there's little details that are really good, but like here you can. No, we're gonna throw a big ass tiger on there.
Yeah, well, I have an affinity to this because I'm born in the year of the tiger by the Asian Chinese zodiac. So yeah, and it's the year of the zodiac. It's the year of the tiger this year. So yeah, I have high hopes for this one.
And this is the second magic cask. There was a previous one, I think it's 05 or 06, which had huge acclaim. I've not tried it, but this is the follow-up, and let's see what you guys think.
Do people think it lives up?
I think it's mixed reviews, are mostly positive.
Okay.
This one's a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
Or a lot lighter.
Light amber.
Yeah.
All right, let's give this a nose.
I can smell fruits from here. I can smell like pears and apples and orchard fruits.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That is so fruity. Not like overly
apple,
fruity, but
like,
it's very clear that you're getting,
green
the
apple.
Orchard. Yeah.
Massive. Just, Granny Smith right here.
I'm getting more of the pear. I also had a pear like 3 hours ago.
Different kind of pears too. I get like that kind of those green ones or yellow ones, the Asian pear.
Maybe Asian pear, yeah.
Nice golden, kind of into amber color.
Yeah.
A little bit. More golden. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost the color of like apple juice or something.
Yeah.
Pretty nice legs. Yeah, pretty slow.
So do you think they don't color this?
Oh, definitely uncolored,
yeah.
chill filtered. I don't know if it says in the bottle. Yeah, almost guaranteed.
To get it.
Compass Box is very prestige with that too, like keeping it unadulterated.
No, that's weird. I just got like asparagus or something.
It's even a wax top. They see it more in bourbon than in Scotch.
Oh, it took a while for that other stuff to come through. All I was getting was that pear right off the bat so much.
Yeah, you have to like uncover the labels, right?
Oh, vanilla.
Yep,
caramel, and bourbon kind of notes, bourbon cask notes. I put my nose to the bottom of the glass, the bottom rim. Floral.
Yeah.
It smells so good. This one smells really, really good. I like it. I don't know if it's because it's different or
I mean, it is different, right? To have enough complexity that you can just rely on 2 whiskeys it's kind of special, I think.
The space sides are known for being fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Fruity, kind of easy to drink.
What's the ABV on this one?
46. So it's also a very just, honorable ABV to be at. It's not cask strength. 46 is not. So that's my opinion. Got like a little melon, I think maybe. This is one you can just nose for a long time.
Yeah. It's hard to pick out sometimes, but
What happens? There's a lot in there.
yeah.
Well, I feel like with the other ones, there was like, we get the nuts, we get the dusty, the smoky, the sweet, the sherry. And here it's like, no, you got the one basket of fruit and just trying to decipher what fruit, that is. But the smell, oh my gosh, that is really, really nice. Like it's almost like fun, which matches the label. Like it's just fun to smell,
Shall we?
All right. Cheers, everyone.
Well, more of a kick than I thought there would be, to be honest.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, the kick is not a problem, but yeah, it's good.
No, not at all.
There's a hit.
Yeah.
I get more lemony kind of
Oh, really?
on the palate than on the nose.
Mine was going more to like the sweet flavors, like caramel.
Oh, I got those. Yeah,
Yeah.
like those. Then I got like a lemon sorbet kind of.
Interesting. Yeah, I can see that.
A lot of vanilla up front. It's like a little thicker on the palate initially, and then it kind of just drips down pretty quick. It kind of coats the palate, so even afterwards, when it's gone, and right now I can still get notes off my tongue. A lot of bourbon cask, very bourbon cask driven, very classic space side fruit. Big orchard fruit. Yeah, definitely green apples. A little bit of that sour.
Baking spices kind of groove.
Yeah.
Um,
It's common in bourbon. It could be bourbon
Yeah.
cask too.
kind of get jammy flavors a little bit.
Almost like like a stewed fruit. Like you cook down some apples.
Yeah.
And those orchard fruits, like you're making a pie or something like that, and then you taste some of that soupy part of the cooked down fruits.
Yeah.
It's little
Mm.
biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little bit of bacon spice on it.
Yeah,
It's the same
exactly.
kind of like apple pie, those like pie kind of bacon spices.
Oh, I can get some of that now. Yeah. I can pull that out.
There's like
Really
nutmeg,
interesting.
maybe.
Yeah, like nutmeg, maybe a
It's
little.
not like sharp like cinnamon, but maybe there could be a
Yeah.
dash of that.
Like it's like a really subdued
Yeah.
cinnamon. Yeah.
Now, to me too, when like fruits come into play at such a bigger level, like they're very prominent in this one. Like you're dealing with like hard ciders and just fruits in general. Like it's not consistent, right? Like the levels and the seasonality, and there's so many differentiating factors in that. Does that ever come into play with this stuff?
I mean, certain distilleries are just known the way the shapes of stills are, and the processing of the grain, the fermentation process, all those little steps along the way that they keep consistent from distillery to distillery. Like certain distilleries are known for having certain flavors. Macallan might have like the orange note, or like there's definitely some that are known for their apple or their pear kind of notes, and definitely common in Speyside, which is like that kind of region, that sub-region of Highland where these are from. So this is very on brand for
Speyside.
for the region. Yeah, I mean, it might not be the most complex, like you're not getting tons of different stuff,
Right.
but it's just so pretty and inviting, and like you just want you to keep smelling it more and tasting it more. It's quite lovely.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And that hit you're talking about with alcohol, I get less of a alcohol. Maybe that Oloroso cask is a good European oak cask because there's a spice to it, like a pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's nice. So now it's
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
You get that nice big fruit hit on the nose and the palate. You get the vanilla, the bourbon cask stuff. You hit your tongue, it kind of coats it. Now I'm getting a little pop of pepper at the end.
Yeah.
I think the apple pie thing, or some kind of thing like that, a pie or a tart is the way to go. Because even that custardy butter, or the custard, the pastry, that buttery pastry kind of
Oh, yeah.
that grainy cereal
it's in there
note
too.
is in there too, and then you the spices. But it's like almost like you have one of those pies and you like put some like pepper in it, like cayenne or something, like, just to like spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, like going to the cereals, like the wheaty or like the doughy kind of thing. That makes sense to me.
The mouthfeel maybe has a little of that butteriness, that tongue coating.
It's like having an apple pie
fresh out the oven when it's just like aromas and everything. Just
it's magic. It's good. It's so strange that like a distilled drink could like just take you to the bakery, right?
Yeah.
Impressive.
And that's why I like putting myself in like what scene or whatever it could possibly be when you're drinking this, because it helps with like pulling some of those notes out for me at least. But
sure.
Pears.
I eat pears now and shit like that. Shout out to all the pear.
And this is about, I think when it came out, I can't remember if it was a couple of years ago, something like that. It was around $200, like I think 180. So it's not cheap, but and you could also, some people would probably argue, get better for that price, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Final thoughts.
I think it's a hit. I like it. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I think it's worth the retail price. It's good.
It's available. It's
not ridiculously complex or anything, but it's still very interesting and inviting, and it makes you want to drink more and more. You could sit with some friends like we were now and just finish the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, this is actually more of my what I would want to bring to a party, because one, it would kind of throw some people through a loop, like they wouldn't know what it is, but then once they try it, it kind of throws another loop at them. This would be something that I would definitely want to share.
Right. Yeah, it's unanimous, guys. This is a really lovely, for everything from the presentation to like the taste, like you're getting something that has unique character. So that's it for this week. We're going to keep going through Scotland, so stick around. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Pear.